All right, folks, I'm going to teach y'all how to remove smoke smell from your house and furniture and clothing and your walls and everywhere else. I'm going to go over this really quickly to give you a demonstration what the smoke does when it gets in things. Whether you burnt something or the worst thing is somebody's either smoking, vaping or whatever in the house, and it gets into the furniture, into the materials of your clothing, the couches, and the walls for sure. Okay, so quick explanation right now is just, let's pretend this is your paint in the house or any other fibrous material that can hold the smoke. And this is smoke. Smoke gets on your materials and it sits on there. And the only way to get it off is what I'm going to show you in just a second. Okay, the first thing to do to start this process is you're going to need white vinegar, and you're going to need a bowl. You're going to need a rag, because you're going to have to remove, remember I showed you the paint or whatever you have that has the layer of smoke on it. You're going to remove it with the vinegar. Okay, so let's get that out of the way. So we already have 1 cup of water in here, and then we're going to have 1 cup of vinegar in here, and then we're going to soak the rag. Okay, then you're going to wring it out. Now this will be used for walls and hard furniture like, chairs and tables and stuff like that. You could also wring it out and use it on the fabric of your sofa if you cannot remove the upholstery, or you'll have to hire somebody and have them come by and clean the upholstery, because you'll have to get rid of the smoke everywhere it is in the house, or the smell is still going to be there. Your clothing and everything else. But just a half and half water, half vinegar. You can just increase the amounts or make the amounts less, depending on how much you need. Typically I use half a cup and half a cup, a cup and a cup of vinegar and water mixed. And then that's all you need to set up yourself to start cleaning. And you'll notice when your rag starts turning yellow, you're removing the smoke. Okay, let's talk about laundry real quick. Every bit of laundry that you have in the house that's been smoked in or had smoke or some type of fire or whatever that didn't burn the house down, but definitely penetrated everything in the house, including the walls and the furniture and your laundry. So the best thing you can do is take all your laundry and wash everything you have. If you can't wash it, you need to take it to the dry cleaners and have it cleaned. Enough said on that. And I would put a little vinegar, like a half a cup, in your laundry just to help remove that smoke in the clothing. Another thing you need to do is you need to go to your air conditioning unit. And if you have 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, depending on how big your home is, you need to change out the air filter. This thing will be full of smoke, okay? These just definitely accumulate smoke in them. Get these taken out and replaced with a brand new good one, okay? And that'll be that on that. You can have the vents cleaned. You'll have to hire a service. They'll go through and clean all your vents. But this is definitely the first step you need to make, is change your house air filter. Okay, once again, I have my bowl of half and half mix of white vinegar and water, and I have my rag here. And this is how you're going to clean up walls. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to get the rag in there and get it wet again. Then you're going to wring it out. And then you're going to start at the very top corner of the ceiling and make it about 2 feet increments and just wipe all the way down, okay? And then start back at the top again and wipe all the way down. Due to staining, due to vinegar, vinegar is going to damage your paint a little. But I'll tell you right now, the truth is, if you paint over the smoke, it will come back when summertime comes. It'll bleed through the paint and the smoke will come right back through and the house will smell like smoke again. Because I have painted a house with smoke from cigarettes on walls, and it does not come out, and it comes through the paint, and the smell will be right back there again. And then you're going to have to clean the walls, just like I'm doing right now, with half vinegar, half water. The ceilings, they're hard to do. You do need to do them. I use a paint roller to put the vinegar on, and just moisten it up with the vinegar and water, and roll it on the top of the ceiling, and then take a dry one on another stick and remove it with a fuzzy head. You'll know what I'm talking about when you go to Home Depot or Lowe's or something like that. You'll have a standard paint roller, and then you have a real fuzzy one. The fuzzy one you want to use to remove the excess vinegar. Okay, that's about it on walls I'm going to talk about. Okay, curtains. Everybody always asks about curtains, okay? Now curtains, you're going to have your lightly moistened rag here. If they're paper, be careful, but have it lightly moistened, don't have it soaking, and just rub it across the curtains as best you can to remove as much of the smoke film on the curtains. Now, if you can remove them or just replace them is probably the best, but if you can't remove them, this is the easiest way to do it, is wipe them down. Or if you can take them off, the hanging curtains on the rail or whatever you call it, you can take them to the dry cleaners and have them cleaned, and they'll do the best job out of everybody. Or put them in your washing machine and wash them if you can wash them yourself. And the last part here, furniture and couches, you just take your half and half water, half vinegar, depending on your proportion of your mix, and just wipe down everything. The whole thing, the sides, the bottom, the legs, everything. Your couch, the same thing. If you can't remove it and you can't remove the furniture and you can't have a cleaning service come out and afford it or whatever to do your couch, then you need to wipe it down and let it air dry, and things will be a lot better. Okay, this works for me. Good luck, God bless, and have a wonderful day.